Hey folks, what you're about to see was originally going to be part of my GoFest video, but I decided to split these off in two. So you're seeing this first, next will be my GoFest Day 1, and my GoFest Day 2 after that. So please enjoy this video, and good luck in Enigma Week. Let's talk about some stuff coming up, because as I'm recording this right now, we are in the middle of Dragon Week, and we have another week coming up, 2 weeks in fact, but let's talk about the next one first. We have the Ultra Unlock Week 2 Enigma, and that was completed by completing 16 global challenges. This was done before North America even had a shot at it, so thank you to those over in Asia Pacific and the European and Middle East areas. Much appreciated, and we really were happy to have that part done so that we could work on the next one, Unova. Now, back to the Enigma Week. Again, this is running from Friday, August 7th to Friday, August 14th. And we'll be having the following Pokemon appearing more frequently in the wild: Staryu, Jigglypuff, Clefairy, Lunatone, Solrock, Baltoy, Bronzor, and Elgyem. I want to note, there's only one in that list that can't be shiny, but you'll find all those Pokemon up here. As well, the following Pokemon will be appearing in 7-kilometer eggs: Cleffa, Igglybuff, Lunatone, Solrock, and Elgyem. Following Pokemon will be appearing in raids: Bronzong, Claydol, Bronzong. Still not sure why there's 2 Bronzongs there, but I guess we're going to have lots of Bronzongs in this event. Elgyem, and the unknown letters of ULTRA. Now, before I continue on this, I want to talk a little bit about this. Now, we have not gotten confirmation from Niantic whether or not these unknown letters will be shiny possible. Currently, Niantic has said that the only letters in the unknown alphabet that can be shiny are G and O. Those were the ones that are shiny eligible from GoFest 2020. Hey folks, I know that I just was about to say something about unknowns and shininess, but I'm editing that out right now because, as you can see on my screen right here, it's up there, they did a post right after raid hour today, and it does look like lucky traders might encounter shiny unknown during Enigma Week. It says here that shiny unknown will go back into hiding after Enigma Week is over, and they'll let us know if they'll be appearing as shiny in the future. So basically what they're saying is, for this week, shiny unknown in raids is potentially possible. Don't know shiny rates. Let's remember, let's think to what we had with Gibble and Dino and moderate our expectations, just ratchet it down a little bit. But potential for shiny unknown UL, T, R, and A. Go out there, get hunting, good luck. As well, normal form Deoxys will be appearing in 5-star raids. As you recall, previously Deoxys was in raids in its 4 different forms at different times. This is just a normal form, but it can be shiny. Again, shiny's up here. It's going to be really exciting to see this. I know lots of people who are going for this now that they've gotten their shiny rays out of the way. And while Deoxys in the normal form is not a super powerful Pokemon, a shiny is a shiny, but you only need 1 shiny. If you get more than 1 shiny, it's not really useful unless you're looking for a Shundo, or your first one is a 10-10-10 and you want something in the 90s. That's really the only reason you want to go for another shiny. But good luck to everybody getting their shiny Deoxys. As well, another addition to our shiny decks is going to be Staryu, which can be shiny this event. So definitely check every Staryu you can find. You can find the shiny Staryu up here, as well as Starmie, and it's super exciting. I'm really excited for this event, and I cannot wait for it to arrive. Now, for me, hatching eggs is not going to be a big thing this event. This week is not going to be about egg hatching, much like the current week shouldn't have been about egg hatching, but that's beyond the point. I don't need Cleffa shiny. I could use an Igglybuff, so maybe I'll do some, but I'm not going to push like I did for the Dragon Week. Lunatone, Solrock, Elgyem. Elgyem's going to be in the wild. That will tell me whether or not I actually need to go for the egg ones. If I see lots of Elgyem, I probably don't need to go for eggs. But I definitely want to get the luckies on that, so definitely going to push for that as best I can, as quick as I can. Again, for raids, I have Bronzong. I have a perfect Bronzong. I have shiny Bronzong. I don't need more. Claydol, I don't think it can be shiny in raids, so it's not going to be a thing I'm going to be going for. Elgyem, no, I don't need to raid for it. Not unless it's super rare in the wild. If it's a Petalil, I might do it for some raids. If it's a Ducklet, not going to bother. They'll be everywhere, and I'm sure I'll get plenty. Deoxys raids, I'll definitely go for some until I get a shiny at least. I will probably spend a fair bit of money trying to get some shinies on that one, because I like shinies, but it can't be traded, so it doesn't really matter. And then tapping every Staryu I find. It's pretty much the week for me. So not a lot of hatching, but lots of Deoxys raids, lots of tap and Staryus, and seeing what pops up in the world. So hopefully you guys have a great week as well. Now, let's talk about Unova Week. Unova Week starts as soon as our current Enigma Week ends. So, that said, here's what we have to do. August 14th to August 21st, we are going to have some pretty cool stuff. There's going to be some new Unova Pokemon, including a New York area regional. Now, we don't know the boundaries of what this is going to be, but definitely very interesting, and definitely might be worth a trip out to New York. The following Pokemon will be appearing more frequently in the wild and hatching from 7-kilometer eggs. Sawaddle, Cottony, and other Pokemon originally discovered in the Unova region. If you're lucky, you might find an Emolga. Don't know how that's going to be, wild eggs or what. Bouffalont will be appearing in the wild and hatching from 5-kilometer eggs in New York City, USA, and the surrounding areas. Again, we don't know the boundaries of that spawn, so you may just be New York City and the boroughs, or maybe like a little bit outside of New York City. We don't know. We'll have to see how that actually is when it spawns. Roggenrola and other Pokemon originally discovered in the Unova region will be available in raids. Interesting. I need more Roggenrola. In fact, really this week is going to be about Lucky Dex building. Trying to get ahead of the Lucky Dex and trying to get as many of these lucky as I can while they're spawning more frequently in case they don't spawn as much after the event. Genesect will be in 5-star raids, and if you're lucky, you might get a shiny. That's pretty impressive, and that's pretty awesome. As well, if you are lucky, you might encounter a shiny Roggenrola. Now, I want to talk a little bit about something because you're going to see this in a video when I actually cover how Dragon Week went for me. But if you are playing during Dragon Week, you know very well some of the issues that have been had. Dino and Gibble were mentioned as spawns for this event. They're what we earned. People paid, they put effort in, they worked for it, and our reward has been very few dinos. I am a very, very, very significant exception. I've hatched 2 dino in 9 or 10 rounds. That is very close now to 100 hatched eggs for 7-kilometer eggs in this event, and I've only gotten 2 dinos out of egg. I had to get my 2 research ones. Really appreciate those. Those were really nice. But that's not answering the problem that people are having with this event, and that is the sheer lack of dinos. There's just not enough. And people were expecting probably Riolu in the last couple of events where since Riolu became shiny. That's, I think, what people were expecting. They're expecting maybe not 1 every batch, or 2 every batch, or 3 every batch, but at least, you know, if you do 100 eggs, they're probably expecting 10 or 20. Maybe 15 as a good median. They're getting 2 out of 100. 1 or none out of 100. There are people who have hatched a lot of eggs, and they're feeling very burnt by this event. So I hope that Niantic will take what people are saying in the community and work on the upcoming weeks to make sure that what's been promised in these things is actually what's happening. Now, I want to say I was not surprised by what I've seen. I'm surprised I've gotten 2. To be honest, I'm very surprised I've gotten 2. I went into this event expecting Dino to be a 0.5 to 2% hatch rate. So hatch 100 eggs, you might get 2. You might not get 1, but you probably get 1 on average. Most people will probably get 1, some people get 2, some people might not get any. But the average would be 1. I've gotten 2, that's a lot more than I expected. There are people I'm seeing who expected between 10 and 20% dinos in their egg. And I just think that's not a realistic or fair expectation of Niantic. Dino is meant to be a rare Pokemon. It doesn't spawn a lot, and yes, we did earn this. And while yes, we did earn this, there is a limit to what you can earn. There's a limit to the benefit of what you're getting. So definitely want people to keep that in mind and keep their expectations and their beliefs moderated when it comes to events. I do think Niantic needs to address this so they can at least respond. Even if the response is, we said it'd be very rare, it's very rare. Even if that's their answer, they need to say something so that people don't feel they're just being ignored. Because there is one thing worse than a response that is unsatisfying, and that's no response at all. So hopefully Niantic will take that in mind, and we'll get some more information, maybe something to address the concerns people have had. At least a few words to give a better feeling for people who feel like this has been letting them down. But let's get to some other news before I'm finished editing this video, and if not, let's do a shiny evolution. Alright, so folks, that's it. We got Enigma Week, we got Unova Week. Enigma Week has shiny unknowns, so we now will have 7 letters of the unknown alphabet that can be shiny. But if you see one after this Enigma Week, I don't think it'll be shiny. We'll have to wait and see, but it definitely sounds like they're going to disappear. They're not going to be available as shiny anymore after this. So definitely keep that in mind when you're deciding what to do going forward. And of course, please do follow me over at twitch.tv/PokemonGoMedros if you want to subscribe, if you want to join me for a stream. That'd be really awesome. I'd love to have you over there. And of course, as always, follow me on Twitter at PokemonGoMedros. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. In the meantime, take care, happy hunting those Pokemon. Don't forget to catch them all. Cheers.